Can you remember the last time you got out of bed and just stood up? No wincing, no grabbing the nightstand, no waiting for your knees to warm up before you could walk to the bathroom. For many of you over 60, that simple act of standing up in the morning has become a daily negotiation with your own body. You swing your legs over the side of the bed, and the moment your feet hit the floor, your knees feel like they belong to someone 20 years older. They're stiff. They're achy. They creak like an old wooden door. And here is what breaks my heart. So many people accept this as normal. They tell themselves, well, I'm getting older. This is just how it is now. But I'm here to tell you something important today. That morning stiffness, that aching, that feeling like your knees need 30 minutes to wake up. It is not a life sentence. It is a signal. Your knees are telling you they need attention. And the best time to give them that attention is the moment you open your eyes. Today I'm going to teach you 5 gentle exercises you can do every single morning. You don't need any equipment. You don't need to get on the floor. In fact, you are going to start the first 2 exercises right there in your bed before your feet even touch the ground. We are counting down from exercise number 5 to number 1. And I saved the most powerful one for last because it targets the one muscle that almost everyone ignores, and it is the key to making your knees feel a decade younger. But that is not all. After the exercises, stay with me because I'm going to share a bonus morning protocol. It is a 60-second habit that lubricates your joints from the inside out. Think of it as oiling a rusty hinge. It is simple, it is free, and it works from your very first morning. So, let's get started. Let's begin with exercise number 5, the bed heel slide. We are starting gentle and we are starting smart. You just woke up. Your body has been still for 7 or 8 hours. Your joints are cold. Good morning, friend. Do you often wake up to that familiar, unwelcome stiffness in your knees? That first agonizing step out of bed, a grim reminder of the night's stillness? You're not alone. This isn't just a part of getting older, it's a common struggle that many face, and understanding why is the first step towards reclaiming your mornings. Imagine your knee joint not as a simple hinge, but as a meticulously designed, self-lubricating marvel. Throughout the day, as you move, walk, and bend, your synovial fluid, the body's natural joint lubricant, is constantly circulating, keeping everything smooth and effortless. But what happens overnight? Well, just like a car that's been parked in the cold, your knee's internal mechanisms can become a little sluggish. During sleep, your joints are inactive, and this inactivity means less circulation of that vital synovial fluid. It settles, thickens slightly, and the cartilage surfaces, which rely on this fluid for their smooth glide, feel a bit stuck together. Think of it like a rusty gate hinge at the start of your day. Beyond the sleepy lubricant theory, there's another player at hand, inflammation. Even if you don't have a specific inflammatory condition, everyday wear and tear, coupled with the body's natural healing responses, can lead to low-grade inflammation. This inflammation can cause swelling and sensitivity in the joint, making it feel stiff and painful, especially after a prolonged period of rest. It's your body's way of saying, hey, something needs attention here. The morning is when this effect is often most pronounced because the body's natural anti-inflammatory processes are less active during the night. So, when you try to move that joint first thing, you're not just fighting a lack of lubrication, but also the subtle swelling and irritation that has built up. It's a double whammy, making those initial movements feel incredibly challenging and painful. But here's the good news, this morning stiffness is often a signal, not a sentence. It's a signal that your knees need a little gentle encouragement, a specific routine to wake them up and get that vital fluid circulating again. It's about empowering your body to heal and lubricate itself, transforming those dreaded first steps into comfortable, confident strides. We're about to embark on a journey together, a journey that promises not just relief, but a renewed sense of freedom in your movements, setting you up for a brighter, pain-free tomorrow. Welcome back, my friends. We're about to embark on a journey towards a morning free from knee stiffness, and today, we tackle the very first step in our morning routine, what I affectionately call the bedtime glide. Imagine waking up, and instead of that familiar creak and ache, your knees feel a gentle warmth, ready to greet the day. That's what we're aiming for with exercise 5, the bedtime glide, or as it's more formally known, the heel slide on the bed. This isn't just an exercise, it's a tender morning ritual, a secret handshake with your body to signal that you're ready to move without pain. Many of us experience that stiff, almost rusty feeling in our knees first thing in the morning. It's often due to a lack of synovial fluid lubrication. Think of your knee joint like a well-oiled machine, but overnight, when you're still, that oil settles. The bedtime glide is like gently pumping that oil back into circulation, preparing your joint for the day's demands. It's incredibly simple, yet profoundly effective. Here's how you do it, right there in your bed, before your feet even touch the floor. Lie on your back with your legs extended comfortably. Now, focus on one leg. Slowly, gently, slide your heel towards your buttocks, bending your knee as far as is comfortable. It's not about forcing it, but about encouraging a smooth, fluid movement. Imagine a delicate, almost silent whisper from your heel across the sheets. Hold it for a moment at the peak of the bend, feeling that gentle stretch, that activation. Then, just as slowly and controlled, slide your heel back down until your leg is extended again. This entire movement should be deliberate, mindful, and completely pain-free. If you feel any sharp pain, ease off immediately. This is about nurturing, not pushing. Repeat this movement 10 to 15 times on one leg, then switch to the other. You'll notice an immediate difference, a sense of ease, a slight warmth radiating from your knee. What's happening internally is remarkable. This gentle motion helps to pump synovial fluid throughout the joint capsule. Synovial fluid is the natural lubricant that reduces friction and provides nutrients to your cartilage. By performing the heel slide, you're essentially kickstarting your knee's internal lubrication system, ensuring that your joint surfaces glide smoothly, much like a well-oiled hinge. This gentle activation not only reduces morning stiffness but also primes your knees for the more complex movements you'll encounter throughout the day. It's your first step towards all-day comfort. This exercise is especially crucial because it teaches your body to move with grace and awareness, even before you put weight on your knees. It's a foundational move that sets the tone for your entire day, encouraging fluid motion and reducing the protective stiffness that often accompanies chronic knee pain. Think of it as a gentle wake-up call for your knee, a loving reminder that it's capable of smooth, pain-free movement. Incorporate this bedtime glide into your morning ritual, and you'll find that the day begins not with apprehension, but with a renewed sense of mobility and comfort. This simple yet powerful action is your first step towards unlocking the full potential of your knees. It's about building a consistent, gentle habit that reaps profound benefits, paving the way for further strengthening and flexibility we'll explore in our upcoming exercises. Welcome to Chapter 3, where we're going to unlock a powerful secret to protecting your knees, almost like building an invisible shield for them. Think about those moments when your knees feel a bit vulnerable, perhaps a twinge of pain or instability. What if you could activate an internal armor that supports and guards them every single day? That's exactly what we're going to do with our next foundational exercise, the quad set while lying down. This isn't just another movement, it's about re-establishing a crucial connection between your mind and your quadriceps muscles, the unsung heroes protecting your knee joint. We're going to learn how to consciously engage these muscles to provide a robust, natural support system, reducing strain and paving the way for pain-free movement throughout your day. It's about empowerment, giving your knees the stability they truly deserve. At the heart of this knee armor are your quadriceps, a magnificent group of 4 muscles on the front of your thigh. You might know them as your quads, but they are far more than just powerful movers. They play a critical role in stabilizing your kneecap and absorbing impact. Specifically, the vastus medialis obliquus, VMO, located on the inner side of your thigh just above the knee, is incredibly important for patellar tracking, ensuring your kneecap glides smoothly. When these muscles are strong and responsive, they act like a well-trained bodyguard, keeping your knee joint safe and centered. Many people, especially those with knee discomfort, find their quads are either weak or not firing correctly. The quad set teaches you to wake them up, to remind them of their vital job. It's a subtle yet profound exercise that creates immediate, palpable support for your delicate knee structures. So, how do we activate this inner guardian? Lie comfortably on your back, perhaps on your bed or a yoga mat, with one leg extended straight and the other bent for support if that feels better. Now, focus intently on the quadriceps of your straight leg. Imagine you're trying to press the back of your knee gently but firmly into the surface beneath you. You're not lifting your heel or tensing your entire leg. Instead, you're trying to make the muscles on top of your thigh contract, to make them feel firm and tight. You should see or feel the kneecap slightly pull upwards. Hold this contraction for 5 to 10 seconds, breathing naturally. Then, slowly release. The key here isn't brute force, but rather a focused, deliberate engagement. Avoid holding your breath or straining other muscles, it's all about isolating those powerful quads. Repeat this for 10 to 15 repetitions on each leg. The beauty of the quad set lies in its simplicity and profound impact. By consistently performing this exercise, you're not just strengthening muscles, you're improving neuromuscular control, the ability of your brain to communicate effectively with your muscles. This enhanced connection leads to better knee stability, reduced stress on ligaments and cartilage, and improved circulation around the joint. It's a foundational step that prepares your knees for more dynamic movements, making everything from walking upstairs to standing from a chair feel smoother and more confident. Think of it as tuning up your knees' internal mechanics, ensuring every part is working in harmonious synchronicity. It's a quiet promise you make to your body, a commitment to enduring comfort and strength. Integrating this quad set into your morning routine is like giving your knees a warm, protective embrace before you even step out of bed. It sets a positive tone for the day, reminding your body that you're actively caring for it. As you perform these gentle contractions, pay attention to the subtle sensations. Notice the muscles working, the slight lift of your kneecap, the feeling of improved connection. This mindful approach transforms a simple exercise into a powerful act of self-care. It's not about pushing through pain, but about gently coaxing your body back to strength and balance. Consistency is your greatest ally here. Make it a non-negotiable part of your ritual, and watch as your knees transform from a source of worry into pillars of reliable, confident movement, ready to carry you through every adventure the day brings. This is your personal journey towards lasting knee freedom. Welcome back, my dear friend. We're diving into Chapter 4, and if you've been following along, you're already building a wonderful foundation for happier knees. Today, we're tackling an exercise that might seem simple, but its impact on your daily life is profound: seated knee extensions. Think about all the times you stand up from a chair, climb stairs, or even just walk across the room. These seemingly effortless actions require a surprising amount of strength and control from the muscles around your knees. And often, it's the subtle weakening of these very muscles that contributes to our morning stiffness and discomfort. This exercise is designed to gently and effectively rebuild that crucial strength. Let me tell you a little secret: our bodies are incredible machines, constantly adapting. If we don't challenge our muscles, they start to whisper, "Do we really need to be this strong?" And over time, those whispers turn into a dull ache, or worse, a struggle with simple movements. Seated knee extensions directly target your quadriceps, the powerful group of muscles at the front of your thigh. These quads are your knee's primary shock absorbers and stabilizers. By strengthening them, you're essentially giving your knees a stronger, more resilient support system, making those everyday movements feel smoother and less taxing. Imagine getting out of bed without that familiar "oh" feeling, or tackling a flight of stairs with newfound confidence. That's the promise of this exercise. Now, let's get into how to do this simple yet powerful movement. Find a sturdy chair where your feet can be flat on the floor and your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. Sit up tall, engaging your core slightly. The movement itself is straightforward. Slowly extend one leg straight out in front of you, keeping your thigh on the chair. Focus on tightening your quadriceps muscle, feeling it contract. Hold this extended position for a count of 3 to 5 seconds, really squeezing that muscle. Then, slowly and with control, lower your foot back to the starting position. It's not about speed, it's about precision and engagement. You should feel the work in the front of your thigh, not in your knee joint itself. The magic truly happens in that slow, controlled movement and the mindful squeeze. Many people rush through exercises, missing out on the full benefits. For this one, imagine you're pushing against a gentle resistance, even if you're not using any weights. This deliberate contraction helps wake up those often underused muscle fibers, making them stronger and more responsive. Repeat 10 to 15 repetitions on one leg, then switch to the other. Aim for 2 to 3 sets on each leg. Consistency, as always, is your best friend here. Don't skip a day, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your body responds. This isn't just an exercise, it's an investment in your freedom of movement. What you'll notice over time is not just increased strength, but also improved stability and a significant reduction in that dreaded morning stiffness. As your quadriceps get stronger, they provide better support for your knee joint, reducing the strain on ligaments and cartilage. This leads to less friction and more fluid movement. Think of it as re-greasing a rusty hinge. The more you move it and strengthen the surrounding components, the smoother it becomes. Seated knee extensions are a cornerstone of functional strength, directly translating to an easier, more active life. Keep going, you're doing wonderfully on this journey to happier, more mobile knees. Your future self will thank you for this daily commitment to well-being. Remember those morning aches, that stiffness that felt like your knees were protesting the very idea of a new day? We've been on a journey together, gently coaxing life back into your joints with simple, yet profound movements. From the subtle slide of your heel in bed to engaging your quadriceps, each exercise has built a foundation. Today, we're taking a vital step forward, literally, with an exercise that will feel wonderfully liberating: standing knee rotations. This isn't just about moving your knee, it's about giving it a full, loving embrace of its entire range of motion, ensuring every nook and cranny gets the attention it deserves. Why rotations, you ask? Think of your knee joint, a marvel of engineering, as a beautifully complex machine. It's designed not just for bending and straightening, but also for subtle rotational movements that occur naturally during walking and other daily activities. When we limit our movement to just one plane, like during simple squats or leg extensions, we miss out on vital lubrication. Standing knee rotations actively encourages the synovial fluid, your body's natural joint oil, to spread comprehensively across all articular surfaces. This fluid carries oxygen and nutrients to your cartilage, acting like a gentle morning dew for the thirsty cells, keeping them plump and resilient. Without this comprehensive distribution, certain areas can become starved, leading to premature wear and tear. Imagine a rusty door hinge. A bit of oil, worked into every angle, makes all the difference. Now, let's get into how to perform this magic. Find a stable surface, perhaps your kitchen counter or a sturdy chair, for a little balance support. Stand tall, feet hip-width apart. Gently lift one foot slightly off the floor, keeping a soft bend in your standing knee. The key here is control, not force. From this position, begin to gently rotate your lifted knee in small, circular motions. Think of drawing a small circle with your kneecap. Start clockwise, making sure the movement originates from the knee joint itself, not your hip. Perform about 5 to 10 slow, deliberate rotations in one direction, then reverse for another 5 to 10 repetitions. You should feel a gentle, smooth movement, almost like stirring a pot of honey. It's not about big, sweeping circles, but precise, mindful rotations. Take your time, listening to your body, ensuring there's no pain. The beauty of standing knee rotations lies in their holistic approach. While strengthening muscles like the quadriceps and hamstrings is crucial, these rotations go a step further. They engage the smaller, stabilizing muscles around the knee, often overlooked, which are vital for proprioception, your body's sense of where it is in space. Improved proprioception means better balance and reduced risk of falls. Furthermore, the gentle, controlled rotation stimulates mechanoreceptors within the joint capsule, sending positive signals to your brain that help desensitize pain pathways and improve neuromuscular control. This is more than just an exercise, it's a dialogue with your knee, teaching it to move freely and without apprehension. This comprehensive joint movement is a game changer. Integrating this into your morning ritual is effortless. After your heel slides and quad squeezes, standing up for these rotations provides a natural progression, preparing your knees for the demands of the day ahead. Picture yourself, with newfound ease, bending to tie your shoes, climbing stairs with confidence, or simply walking with a spring in your step. This exercise isn't just about preventing pain, it's about unlocking a vibrant, active future. It's about saying yes to life's movements with strength and grace. Continue this journey, and your knees will thank you, day after joyful day, for years to come. Welcome back, my friends. If you've been following along, you've already taken incredible steps towards reclaiming your mornings and soothing those stiff joints. We've gently awakened our knees, lubricated them with movement, and started building foundational strength. But now, we're going to dive into what I lovingly call the secret, a revelation that can truly turn back the clock on your knee health, making them feel not just better, but a decade younger. This isn't about magic, it's about understanding the incredible power that lies within your own body. Think of your knee joint like a precious jewel, and the muscles surrounding it as the secure, supportive setting. Over time, due to inactivity, poor posture, or simply the daily grind, these supporting muscles can weaken. When they lose their strength and endurance, your knee joint takes on more stress, more impact, and more wear and tear. It's like wearing a loose ring, the jewel rattles around, risking damage. Our goal with this secret exercise is to tighten that setting, to create a robust, dynamic shield that absorbs shock and stabilizes your knee, day in and day out. It's about building an internal armor. Today, we're focusing on an exercise that many overlook, yet it's profoundly effective in transforming knee function. It's called the terminal knee extension, TKE, with a resistance band. Don't let the fancy name intimidate you, it's surprisingly simple and incredibly powerful. This exercise specifically targets the vastus medialis obliquus, VMO, that teardrop-shaped muscle on the inside of your thigh, just above your knee. The VMO is a crucial player in tracking your kneecap correctly and providing stability, especially during the last few degrees of knee extension. A strong VMO means a more stable, less painful knee. Here's how you do it. You'll need a light to medium resistance band. Loop it around a sturdy anchor point, like a table leg, and then around your thigh, just above your knee. Step back a bit so there's tension on the band. Keep your back straight, feet shoulder width apart, and a slight bend in your standing knee. Now, slowly straighten your banded leg, squeezing your VMO at the very end of the movement. Hold for a second, really feeling that muscle contract, then slowly return to the slightly bent position. The key is control, no fast, jerky movements. Imagine you're pushing against a soft but firm resistance, elongating the muscle with purpose. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions on each leg. Focus on the quality of the contraction, not just the quantity. This isn't about heavy lifting, it's about precise muscle activation and building endurance. As you get stronger, you can increase the resistance or the number of repetitions. Incorporating this secret exercise into your morning routine will provide unparalleled support, reduce strain, and quite literally, rebuild your knee's resilience. You're not just exercising, you're investing in a future where your knees carry you through life with grace and strength, feeling truly a decade younger. This is your foundation for lasting knee freedom. After journeying through our core exercises, which are powerful for building strength and flexibility, it's time to unveil a secret weapon, the 60-second bonus protocol. Think of it not just as another exercise, but as a subtle yet profound ritual designed to oil your knee joints from the inside out, ensuring smooth, pain-free movement throughout your day. We've built the structure, now let's lubricate the hinges. Why is internal lubrication so crucial? Your knee joint, like any complex machine, relies on a special fluid called synovial fluid. This incredible substance acts as a natural shock absorber and lubricant, allowing your bones to glide effortlessly against each other. When you wake up with stiff knees, it's often a sign that this fluid isn't as abundant or as effective as it could be, perhaps due to inactivity overnight or a lack of proper internal pumping. Our bonus protocol aims to address exactly that, preparing your knees for the day with a gentle, yet potent, internal cleanse and lubrication. This isn't about brute force, it's about gentle persuasion and intelligent body mechanics. This protocol is a quick, mindful pause, a 60-second commitment to your knees' internal well-being. It starts with simple, seated micro-movements. Sit comfortably, feet flat on the floor. Now, gently, almost imperceptibly, press your heels down, then lift them slightly. Just an inch or two. Feel the subtle compression and release in your knee joint. This gentle rocking motion is like a tiny pump, encouraging the circulation of that vital synovial fluid. Breathe deeply, focusing on the sensation within your knees. This isn't a workout, it's a whisper to your joints, inviting fluid movement. This delicate activation is your first step. Beyond movement, internal lubrication is deeply tied to your body's overall hydration and nutrition. Imagine trying to oil a rusty hinge with a dry cloth, it simply won't work. The same applies to your joints. Staying adequately hydrated throughout the day is paramount. Water is the primary component of synovial fluid, so ensuring you're drinking enough is non-negotiable. Furthermore, consider a diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods and nutrients that support collagen production, like vitamin C. While the 60 seconds are about movement, this broader context creates the optimal internal environment for your joints to thrive and produce that precious fluid. It's about nourishing them. Now, let's add a layer of targeted warmth and visualization. While still seated, gently place your hands on your knees. Feel their warmth, and perhaps even imagine a gentle warmth radiating from your hands into the joint. This isn't just a mental exercise. Warmth naturally increases local circulation, bringing fresh blood and nutrients to the area and helping to thin and distribute synovial fluid more effectively. Combine this with the micro-movements, the subtle heel presses, and visualize your joint capsule filling with clear, lubricating fluid, smoothly coating every surface. See your knees becoming supple, flexible, and ready for movement. This mental imagery amplifies the physical action. The beauty of this 60-second protocol lies in its simplicity and profound impact when performed consistently. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the smallest, most mindful actions yield the greatest results. This isn't a replacement for our main exercises, but a powerful complement, a daily tune-up that ensures your joints are optimally prepared. By engaging in this brief but focused ritual each morning, you're not just moving your knees, you're nurturing them, empowering them with the internal lubrication they need to carry you through life with grace and comfort. Make it a cherished part of your daily routine, and your knees will thank you with freedom. Consistency is your ultimate ally on this journey. Welcome to Chapter 8, a pivotal moment in our journey towards a life free from morning knee stiffness. We've walked through an incredible path together, unlocking the secrets to revitalizing your knees, one gentle movement at a time. This isn't just a summary, it's the blueprint for sustaining the incredible progress you've made and truly embracing a future where stiff, aching knees are a distant memory. Remember those early mornings, perhaps dreading the first few steps out of bed? We began by understanding why our knees felt that way, delving into the science behind joint stiffness and the crucial role of synovial fluid. That understanding was our first step towards empowerment, turning confusion into clarity. Our adventure then took us through a series of carefully designed exercises, each a stepping stone. We started right there in bed with the heel slides, a gentle introduction to lubricating your joints and initiating that vital synovial fluid flow. It was about waking up your knees kindly, not shocking them. Then came the quad sets, activating the quadriceps, those powerful muscles that act as your knee's natural shock absorbers and protective armor. We learned that a strong foundation around the knee is paramount, not just for stability but for long-term health. These weren't just exercises, they were moments of self-care, building strength from within. As we progressed, we moved to the edge of the bed or a chair for the seated knee extensions, focusing on functional strength. This exercise directly translates to everyday movements, standing up, sitting down, walking with ease. It's about ensuring your knees are not just strong but capable, ready for the demands of your daily life. The goal here was to restore confidence in your knee's capabilities. Following that, we introduced the standing knee rotations, a full-spectrum lubrication for your entire knee joint, enhancing flexibility and ensuring every part of your knee receives its nourishing bath of synovial fluid. This dynamic movement truly set your knees free, preparing them for the day ahead. Finally, we unveiled the secret, the hip flexor stretch. This often overlooked muscle group plays a monumental role in knee alignment and overall lower body mechanics. By addressing these foundational muscles, we're not just treating symptoms, we're getting to the root cause, making your knees feel decades younger. And let's not forget the 60-second bonus protocol, a quick, internal lubrication ritual designed to amplify the benefits, ensuring your joints are continuously bathed in nourishing fluid. It's a powerful, yet simple, addition to your morning. Now, we arrive at the heart of Chapter 8, maintaining the morning routine. This isn't about rigid adherence, but about integrating these gentle, yet powerful, movements into the fabric of your daily life. Consistency is your greatest ally. Think of this routine as your daily gift to your knees, a non-negotiable act of self-love. It's about making it a habit, like brushing your teeth or enjoying your morning coffee. The key is to listen to your body, adapt if necessary, but never abandon the core principles. Even on busy days, a shortened version is better than skipping entirely. Your knees have carried you through life, now it's your turn to carry them forward, healthy and strong. Embrace this roadmap, and let your knees experience true freedom every single morning, setting the tone for a vibrant, pain-free day ahead. The journey continues, and your commitment ensures lasting comfort. And so, as we conclude our journey, remember this: the true strength lies not just in what we achieve, but in who we become along the way. Every challenge faced, every barrier overcome, sculpts a more resilient, wiser version of ourselves. Let your spirit soar, unburdened by past failures, unafraid of future unknowns. Embrace the beauty of your evolution, the silent triumphs, the quiet strength that blossoms from within. This isn't just an ending, it's a magnificent new beginning, a testament to the boundless potential that resides in each and every one of us. Go forth, with hope as your guide and courage as your companion. The world awaits your unique brilliance.